too high, but 7.7 again. Well, right, that's fine. When you like my talking like this, quite like today, so I'm going to rough over our conversation for the nation there. Let us run out and thank you, Richard. Welcome to the first everyone. The Royal International Air Tattoo 2012.
This aeroplane flew, but you might think they came from different centuries. Eventually 136 of them were built, and with the contemporary Valiant and Victor, it had been designed to carry the British nuclear deterrent until submarine-launched nuclear missiles came along in the mid-60s, and Balkans lost their awesome responsibility of providing the quick reaction alert nuclear deterrent. And when they did that, they changed their colour. They'd been brilliant white anti-nuclear flash, and they changed to this camouflage scheme, becoming low-level operating conventional bombers, although still capable of nuclear weapons. And of course it was in that role that they carried out this Falklands raid 30 years ago, which was at the time the longest bombing raid in history, 7,760 miles, which is further than from here to Santiago in Chile. This particular aeroplane was the first B-2 version of the bomber, the second Mark, into RAF service in Bomber Command in 1960. I mentioned Martin.
aircraft and the airflow that it's travelling through, as opposed to the angle of attack of the aircraft and straight at level. If you look at the actual motor attitude, it's about 15 to 20 degrees goes up, but his alpha is only about 8 or 9 degrees of alpha. And lots of power to stick on back, computer and pilot in the wrong way. As with only around 72 are now in service, and further cut time by 24 to just 60 minutes. For the presentation of the Roger Federer formation. The main formation in the diamond formation, and keep looking to the two solos from left and right, number 5, number 6. Be ready, and go! And ready, and go! Small diamond formation, and we'll come back in a few seconds from the left. The pin formation. And go, ladies and gentlemen, the tunnel. Really amazed at the relative simplicity. And it's still very useful operation. Malbork is currently undertaking a deployment to Lithuania as part of the Baltic air policing effort, and both of Poland's 29 units have been taking part in that over the years. It's still a very rare and sought-after airshow performer. The MiG-29 first appeared as a and we could go on seeing them for many more years, because an upgrade deal for 16 of the Polish Fulcrums, comprising 13 single-seaters and a trio of two-seaters, was signed with Poland's Military Aviation Depot number 2 last September. New avionics will be integrated into these aircraft, and their service lives extended until around 2030.
The Poles, one of 27 operators of the type worldwide, and if you have the money and can get to Nizhny Novgorod in Russia, you can fly in one, though a 45-minute flight would cost you north of £10,000.
I seem to recall this is his low approach.
Real presence and a huge amount of charisma. We've seen them flown by some great display pilots in the past, particularly the Hungarian Air Force display pilot who won so many awards here in the 90s, and fantastic
to see an example of the Mikoyan MiG-29 back in action at Riyadh for the first time since the
After even being hit in the head, pilot Ian got us all back to Camp Bastion safely. Pilot flew that back, having been shot in the face. However, it's their lasting durability that saved my life and all the others on board that day. For his bravery, pilot Ian Porter received the Distinguished Flying Cross, but all Chinook crews perform remarkable feats every day in their machines. And it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the RAF Chinook Display Team.
Hi, good afternoon ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2012 Chinook display team here at Riyadh. My name is Lieutenant Carl Thomas and I will be your commentator during the display today. Today the Chinook Mark II is going to
perform a knife edge pass.
Knife edge pass.
Touring Squadron uses the Agile BAE 41 to train Royal Air Force and Royal Navy pilots to the point that they are ready to join their frontline operational conversion.
And the leader. And while they're in this position further back, they still fly references from that lead aircraft, just trusting that the jet only 8 feet away is in the correct place. This is shuttle.
Matthew, what's your red arrow? Is that what you want, big boy?
Now. Now, thanks. Now, right.
On the very top of the formation is Red 5, Squadron Leader Martin Higgins. Higgy is the team's executive officer and has rejoined this year, having previously been a Red Arrow from 2005 to 2007. He's a former Hawk flying instructor and Tornado F3 pilot with operational experience in Iraq and as the commander of the air defence flight in the Falkland Islands. In this bend you can see the team have formed a formation we call Lancaster.
Yeah, they can.
Higgy's joined here today by Shaz, so a very warm welcome to her too. On the very right of the formation as we look tail on is Red 4, one of our first year pilots, Flight Lieutenant James.
Are they coming back?